Just a figure of speech. Despite the word just in that phrase, figures of speech can be powerful. Words have an impact. Words change minds. This video introduces the effects of language.
Zach and Tanya are giving speeches about government funding for space exploration.
Space exploration should be funded by the federal government. Space missions lead to important scientific discoveries. This is just as important as government funding of science on Earth.
I don't want to live in a nation that is blind to the thrilling possibilities of space exploration. Government funding of space missions might just be the last best hope for humanity to find that ultimate needle in a haystack, another planet that can support human life. Zach's speech didn't move me or make me feel like I have to support spending billions of dollars on space exploration. I understood his point, but he didn't speak with any nuance or emotion.
Tanya used very engaging language. I agree with her. I don't want to live in a nation that stops exploring space either.
What makes a great speech? It may not be the ideas in the speech, but how those ideas are delivered. These and other language tools can make a powerful and engaging speech.
The effects of language. Writers use language, including figurative language, to create effects. An author's choice of words can affect meaning and evoke emotion. Learn more in this video.
Hey, Olivia here. I'm just chillin', practicing my guitar. My friends are coming over with their instruments, and we're gonna jam. I like the way a guitar sounds, but when you add more instruments, it can make the music more exciting or emotional. The same can be said of writing a story or giving a speech. The more you add, the more exciting and engaging the story or speech becomes. You can really make some beautiful music when you write. Just as musicians take great care in choosing notes, writers must also take great care in choosing words, especially when they want to evoke certain emotions. For example, in Great Expectations, Charles Dickens's young character Pip has these thoughts when he describes a time when he encountered an escaped prisoner and was forced to help the man. Notice how many times Dickens uses the word terror? It really makes you start feeling sympathy for the boy in terror, doesn't it? On the other hand, in his book A Christmas Carol, Dickens gives his main character, Ebenezer Scrooge, this dialogue. That's a very happy Scrooge, don't you think? Dickens, and all writers, spark different emotions by carefully choosing words, just as musicians carefully choose their notes. When I think of a band's rhythm section, which includes bass and drums, I think of understatement. Both instruments are important, but they don't draw attention to themselves when played with others. When making an understatement, you're intentionally minimizing the importance of something. If a baseball team loses a game by 15 runs and the losing coach simply says, "That didn't go as well as I hoped it would," that would be an understatement. My guitar is perfect to illustrate the power of hyperbole. I can play loud and flashy to get the crowd pumped up. When you use hyperbole, you exaggerate something to draw attention to it. Once, my friend came back from the movies and said, "I saw the most incredible film ever made. It had me jumping out of my seat." Obviously, she didn't literally jump out of her seat, but you can see how hyperbole might get more people to see the movie. I might see it myself. A keyboard is a great way to show nuance, or a subtle difference. The keyboard has many different sounds. You can use it in deciding when to make a violin sound, and when to make a tuba sound. Authors use nuance to illustrate different emotions. For example, there's a difference between "she laid her phone on the table" and "she slammed her phone on the table." Using slammed suggests the girl's mad, while laid gives you a feeling that she's relaxed. Now you know that the words a writer chooses determine how people react. There are so many different ways to make your writing exciting, funny, or emotional. I hope my band chooses the right notes to get our other friends excited to listen to us.